Republican Party Chair Ron Weiser on the other end of our line this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, what do you make of this tale? Have you ever heard anything like this before?
Well, I think we have a candidate on one side that's getting a little desperate, so he's trying to get earned media by doing something that's going to give him some attention.
It was a bold move, to be sure, though, for Verge Bernero to show up there, but it was a magnanimous move, was it not, for Rick Snyder to share his microphone at his event with his Democratic opponent?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think that he gave those people there, and obviously there was a lot of news media there to see and hear both sides of the views, but when you get down to this debate stuff, you know, and I know it was attorneys that were talking to each other and not the candidates, but sometimes things have to be finished. I mean, I was in business for a lot of years, and you can't just keep going and going and going. You got to get it done.
We are told that by Rick Snyder a few minutes ago that he is going to meet Verge Bernero for coffee somewhere quiet, but he hasn't wavered. He does not want to participate in any debates.
Well, he's always taken the position right from the beginning that he wanted these debates to be early, before those absentee ballots went out, so people have an opportunity to, and you know, we have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people who vote long before many of these debates take place quite often. It's not fair to them to stretch them out and not be able to hear the candidates beforehand. And the mayor apparently wanted to keep nudging and pulling and picking at little things, and ultimately got what happens in many negotiations when you go too far. You got somebody who finally said enough is enough.
Well, I understand that one of the stipulations that the Rick Snyder campaign had was that they wanted to choose the moderators. They wanted at least one of the debates to not be on television. Also, they didn't want streaming audio or video, and it gave the appearance, did it not, that maybe that they were ducking and that they did want limited access to the debates if they were to take place.
Well, that's not the way I understand it. I understand that they gave in on most of the things that you just mentioned.
Oh.
So it was a give and take in negotiations, and that's where when you're negotiating, I've done that for many times over many years,
Sure.
including overseas with foreign leaders. You can only give so much, and then you finally say no. I mean, if you start giving and then they want more and they want more, then you're negotiating against yourself.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the chat this morning. We'll talk again soon. Ambassador Ron Weiser, the chairman of the Michigan Republican Party, on that remarkable incident yesterday at the Rick Snyder Town Hall.